A few months ago at the New York Auto Show, I was allowed to take a first look at the 2023 Toyota GR Corolla, and that was a hot hatch. But we all were waiting for its #1 rival, the Honda Civic Type R. And today I'm in Nashville. Honda flew us out to Nashville to look at the 2023 Honda Civic Type R. This is the first time I've seen it in person. Now, the 11th gen Civic has impressed me since it first came out. I've driven both sport models, but this is the first time seeing this in person. The wider fenders really look a lot better than the last gen. This is a lot more of a mature look, especially the full LED headlights, the intercooler down here. You could see how big that is and all the cooling. There's a bunch of big grills, but everything is functional, which is nice. I like. It's less boy racer and a little bit more mature, like a Golf R. So the previous gen Civic Type R had 20-inch wheels, which were big. I wasn't really much of a fan of how they looked, especially with that red ring. Honda put 19s, a similar design. I like these a lot better. Honda put Pilot Sport 4Ss from Michelin on them, so this thing should hook really well on back roads and on the track. This car is also longer, a little lower. I like the 11th gen Civic hatch. They did a much better job. And in person, it looks polarizing, but in a good way. You can also see the spoiler is only black on these. Some people say they want to see body color. I think I agree. I'd like to see body color, but I'm all right with it. It would look cool with tinted windows too. And also the Type R badge down here. That's just really cool that we get these cars, because before, the last time, it was 20 years, maybe even more, since we had a last version of the Type R in the 90s, before the last gen. Something about these 11th gens that I also wish they did is put a full light bar around the back. That would look pretty nice, but the third brake light is up here. But it's a very nice looking car. In the trunk, let's see if that's open. Well, there's a bunch of stuff in it, but the space is very similar to the normal Civic hatchback because they don't take any more room. Still have all the practicality in this little tonneau cover. No spare tire. I'm assuming there's no spare tire under here. So just like the last gen Civic Type R, it's a 4-seater car. Wow, the carpet is red too. I like that. I like that a lot. The two-tone black and red. Let's close the door. Nice solid thunk. I have a lot of legroom. The driver's seat is in my driving position. I'm 5'9". Headroom is good. A lot of legroom. I can fit my feet under the seats. There's no air vents or rear climate control back here, but there are 2 cup holders that are where the middle seat would be, and there's no center armrest. But the rear seat, I mean, it's just like the normal Civic hatch. It's pretty decent, you know. The thigh support is all right. You know, I'm comfortable, but this is a driver's car. All right, inside the Type R. I remember the last gen Type R, the seats were so, like, the bolsters were so crazy. It was just like difficult to get out inside and out of. This is a lot nicer, and the seats, oof, they're really comfortable. It's perforated Alcantara, all red. I'm pretty sure every Civic Type R, doesn't matter what color outside, gets these red seats. They're very supportive, very comfortable, and they have holes for a racing harness if that's what you please to do. But the steering wheel is a 3-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel with red stitching. Very nice in here. It's just like the 11th gen Civic. The car is off. I can't turn it on, but the shifter, we have to feel. Feels very nice, very clicky. Honda shifters are really good, even in the normal sport touring Civic hatchback. And then you have a Plus R mode, which changes the gauges and makes the car a lot more aggressive in terms of steering, throttle response, and everything. And it turns the gauges into an S2000-esque thing, which is a nice throwback, and it's very sporty. Of course, you have the 9-inch touchscreen display, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, and now Honda is offering wireless versions of those two. And then, you know, the nice honeycomb grille around here. Wow, this is an early model, the 0000. That's cool. But dual zone climate control, you know, your typical creature comforts. I'm surprised to not see USB Type-C in here. There is a wireless charger, 2 big cup holders. Armrest is also Alcantara with red stitching. And then the center console is pretty small. Glove box is also averagely sized. No sunroof in this, so I can't open the hood of this particular Civic Type R because it's so early. I can't even drive the thing yet, but we can talk about what's under the hood of this. So Honda is saying that they're using the same K20 4-cylinder. It's turbocharged. It made 306 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque out of the current gen Civic Type R. This one is supposed to bake a little bit more. Honda has not released any power figures yet or any number of that sort, but I'm guessing maybe around 320 horsepower. There's been some rumors about 316, but we can all debate in the YouTube comments about that too. Also, one difference between the GR Corolla is that this is only front-wheel drive, 6-speed manual with a limited slip front differential. The GR Corolla, of course, can be 4-wheel or all-wheel drive, which there can be some advantages and disadvantages, but we will see soon enough how these things drive in the next coming months. But that's a quick look at the Honda Civic Type R. I'm at the Nashville Super Speedway. Hopefully we have a few more videos to film today, but thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, peeps.